When we worked at Ray Power, believe me, I worked for 7 straight years. I didn't have a day off. I didn't realize it until the day I quit. Then I slept for 3 months. Really, we enjoyed working there so much that it didn't seem like work to me. We were just having fun. We were just 2 young men having fun, but we were setting the foundation for what was to be Kenny's music and prime time and what have you later. So, the second thing, like I said, have a game plan for your life. Have an idea where you're going. Number 3, be an optimist. Be a what? It is very, very important when you live in this country we call Nigeria. Because everywhere around us, there's negativity. And nothing is as contagious as negativity. It kills, it drowns. It kills dreams. Because if we form 4 groups now, by the time we have 2-3 conversations, next thing you hear is, traffic, I know here, yesterday, the NEPA, it will drift towards the negative side of life. And what I normally do, I just walk away. Avoid pessimists. Because some people only see the glass as half empty. If you put a glass here now, fill it with half a glass of water and I give it to you, you might say, thank you, Egbon, Esheo. She might say, so your perception also determines how successful you're going to be in life. And we Nigerians, we tend to be very pessimistic. We don't see the glass as half full at all. We always see the negative side of everything. And that also affects how we approach and how much effort we put into the things that help us to succeed. So be an optimist, always. It helps to determine whether you're going to be successful or not. I always tell people, when I heard the story, what is the name of this bread company? The one that used to be on Allen Avenue? Big Treat. Big Treat was in Ibadan now. And how many know the story of Big Treat? I'll tell you quickly. Big Treat was founded by a Chinese lady who came to Nigeria because she was duped by a Nigerian of what? Was it $500 or something like that? Nigeria went to China, did some business, took her goods, and didn't pay, promised to pay her, didn't pay her. So she came to Nigeria thinking, Nigeria, I'll be able to find him. Guess what? She landed in Nigeria. The little money she brought, I think maybe about $50. You know, everybody thinks, we're a developed country, so the $50 she brought, by the time she realized, wait a minute, Nigeria is a wide expanse of land, she couldn't find this person, she got stuck. Eventually, she found some Chinese nationals like her who harbored her, gave her shelter, but she couldn't get back to her country. Somehow, she got some odd jobs. She linked up, worked in some restaurants, noticed a missing link in somewhere. These Nigerians, they eat a lot of bread. They eat a lot of rice, they eat a lot of bread. And some ideas came into her. She started Big Treat. Big Treat grew from a small company to $1 billion business. Are you with me? Yes. Everybody know, if you were maybe a little younger than me, and you ate Big Treat at that time, we used to queue for Big Treat before. So you imagine how misfortune turned into what for her? Opportunity. If I had never left America like with Kenny, I might not have been D1 today. If I was not pushed out of Ray Power and AIT, I wouldn't have founded Kenny's Music and Prime Time. Are you with me? So sometimes bad things happen to you in order for doors to open. Yeah, sometimes you have to give up good to get what? To get better. It's that MTN advert. Believe you me, it happened. It's the story of my life. So when bad things happen to me, I just smile because I know God is presenting me for. When I ran for the House of Assembly and they say, I think we're about to politicians, I say, you just wait. My God is the God of, he will do it, don't worry. Let me know what are you doing? Come and see the governor. We are swearing you in tomorrow. But you must be an optimist. You must persevere. It's not how many times you fall. It's not how many times you fall. You must continue to get up. A man is not down, he's not out because he's not down. It's when you refuse to get up That's when the knockout is, Abi. It's when they count to 10 and you refuse to get up. That's when it becomes a knockout. So you can fall as many times, but as long as you keep rising, you keep pushing, and you keep driving forward, continue to be an optimist. The next one. Be prepared to work smart. And I say smart because most times, they will tell you work hard. When we were growing up, you have to work hard. But I've since learned, I'm sorry I keep speaking in Yoruba, but those are the things that I grew up with. The Yoruba say, if that was the case, that means it's not how hard you work. If it is by the strength of your work, then Allah will be the richest people. Have you seen how hard these people work? These people who carry load. They carry heavy duty load all day from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. For how much? And somebody sits in the bank somewhere, signs a couple of documents, and millions are moved. I remember the day one day I met Ogungbe and Bruce, and I shook his hands. His hands were so soft, and I said, Ogungbe, it's like dipping my hand in butter. Your hands are so soft. He said, I did one. Move your leg on. I sell my brain. I sell ideas. I can't lift anything. I sell ideas. And he had just gotten out of his Rolls Royce. So he said, that thing stuck with me. So you must work smart, not just hard. You must leverage around on the opportunities around you. You must leverage friends, mentors. I'm not saying you must have a connection, because everybody believes, especially like young ones these days. You tell them something, they say, oh, the rich man, you have to know this person. No. It's good to know people, but you can't continue to lean on that crutch and say, if I don't know somebody, I can help work at an NPC. If you don't know somebody, they cannot. No. You must find your way. You must continue to push. Work smart. Use your head, use your brain. Some people work hard, but they don't get far in life. And you just see one person makes 1-2 moves, and they think, Babe is somewhere. No, it's because they work smart. But then again, you might not see the hard work that they put in, so you cannot compare. So you have to run your own race. So, work smart. Be prepared to work smart. Another point. Actually, it's my 5th point, but I like to split it into 2. And that is, I pray that all of you become successful. Choose your friends carefully. Yes, we all have friends. You will have friends. Your best friend could be a male, it could be a female, it could be your wife, it could be your girlfriend, it could be, but choose them carefully, because those friends, believe you me, will help determine whether you are going to be successful or not. Think back to your friends from your childhood. Think back to what kind of influence they had on you, whether positive or negative. So choose your friends carefully, because they help to determine how far or where you're going to be going in life. And when you do become successful, as I pray for all of you, because the next Kenny and the next D1 will be amongst you, the next Bobby, the next governors, the next senators will be amongst you, the next Toyin will be amongst you. Remember to do what? Come back and give back. It's very important. Come back and give. In order to receive, you must give. Yoruba say, okay, lowa afuningbe, the hand that gives always remains on top. Find a way to always come back, no matter how little, just give. That 100 naira that you give, just like that last speaker said, that 100 naira that you give someone, you don't know the difference it might make in their lives. If it's worth 1,000 naira, somebody is looking for just 500. While you are shouting that, somebody didn't eat last night. So the little gift that you give, whether it's money, whether it's your time, whether it's your meal that you share, or just a kind word, it makes a difference in people's lives. Find time and find a way to give back, and society will be the better for it. I want to recommend some books for you, then I will let you ask questions, because like I said, I don't really like to talk much. I would rather you ask me about how I got to where I am. Please, if you get a chance to read these books, they will change your lives. They did mine. The first one is The Secret. How many of you have read The Secret? Rhonda Byrne. I've read that book probably 100 times. I plug it in my ears, I have it on audio, I jog with it, I do my workout with it. The second book is The Power, also by Rhonda Byrne. Rhonda Byrne is spelled R-H-O-N-D-A, the last name B-Y-R-N-E. The third book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie. How many have read that? When I mention these books now, they're like your Bible, though. They're not books you read once and you don't go. I always find strength when I go back and I reread these books. They strengthen me, and they, you know, when I'm in difficult situations, when I'm in difficult moments, I go back to these books. The next one, The Power of Now. The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle. Eckhart is spelled E-K-H-A-R-T. Tolle is T-O-L-L-E. Number 5, 48 Laws of Power, Robert Greene. I know a lot of people have read that, have you? My boss is the definition of that book. So sometimes when you help, you're not thinking 2-3 years down the line. You're not thinking, I'm going to have one big music record label, I'm going to make a career out of this. But in helping, sometimes you're also helping ourselves. Nobody lights a candle and puts it under the table. You put it on top of the table. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for listening to me. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. Thank you.